Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs and cross watchers. Today we are going to do your week ahead reading for whenever you're finding this. We're going to keep it simple this week and do 9 cards, 3 rows of 3, just flat out Rider-Waite-Smith tarot. First card out for you is the Fool in reverse. Cancer, I don't know why, I just get the feeling like there's a lot of ideas on your mind that you just want to get started on, you just want to do. I want to say stop procrastinating to you, but let's actually see all the cards that come out and see the story it's telling. We have Judgment upright, very interesting. We have the 7 of Cups in reverse. Cancer, I'm just intuitively picking up this feeling that someone, or perhaps even multiple people if you're single, want to be with you at this time. And you're in this position where you're deciding, do I want that? Like, do I want to pursue this further? Do I want to let this person back into my life if it's someone from the past? And it may not even just be romantic. This could be friendships as well. I feel like saying the ball is in your court socially. There are people who are attracted to you like a moth to flame this week. I don't know why. It's just your energy, and you are in the position to make the judgment calls here. You are in the position to weigh, is this someone that I want to have in my life? Do I want to go down this path? Do I want to commit to seeing where this goes, or is it not in my best interest to do that? I feel, Cancer, for whatever reason, it honestly feels a little bit divinely coordinated, astrologically coordinated, like something that you didn't necessarily trigger. It's just an energy that you're in for some reason, where it's like the universe is putting you in a position to make the decisions, and you are the one calling the shots here. You are the one with the power here. And I don't know, the energy, I'm telling you, ever since Pluto went into Aquarius, and I know I can't stop talking about this transit that took place on January 20th, 2024, but I really felt that all of the cardinal signs were deeply, deeply affected, including you, especially you. And I just feel like life is becoming so much easier. And I probably said that in the past several weeks for your readings. Life becomes easier, but it's like your power is increasing, and you're not even doing anything to increase your power and influence over people. It's just a shifting of energies, the shifting of the tides here. And yeah, I am seeing someone definitely is wanting to come through and offer you a relationship, offer you their cup of love. Now, it feels like at the time that I'm filming this, whoever this person is, they have not come forward yet, and they are still processing their feelings and sort of coming up with a game plan. For some of you, this could even be someone who's wanting to come back and apologize about something, or try something over again, or even like this could be an old friend from the past. Maybe this could be someone who you talked to online weeks, months ago, years ago even, and you never met up, and now they're suddenly wanting to meet up. You know, it's this weird, strange energy where it feels like there are people in your life sort of coming to you and you're not even doing anything differently. And I feel like they're sort of gathering up the strength, the momentum to do this and to offer you something more. I feel like for the majority of you, they will be coming forward this week to sort of communicate their desires with you. For others of you, they are still gathering up their strength, their energy, and, you know, seeing where things go. But it is definitely on their mind. You are on the mind of a lot of people right now, Cancer. It's just something I feel intuitively. But the people who know you in real life, there are lots of them who are wanting to come forward with some sort of offer, some sort of opportunity. This could even be in the workplace for some of you, where someone sees what you do and they want to offer you more authority, more power. I am seeing here, if you work for like a small business, you know, the owner of that business may be putting you in a position of great authority. Like, they want you to manage, they want you to essentially take over the whole thing. I mean, they're still technically the owner, but like, you're the one managing the whole place. It's something like that. Now, if you're a business owner yourself, this could also be something that you're doing if you have employees. Or it could also show that you are becoming more powerful in some way, whether that be from gaining the respect of powerful people, or having more resources, more success, and influence in the community, in others. So there's just something changing in the waters of life that's you're not even triggering. It's very divinely orchestrated. Second row of cards out. Fourth card is the Six of Cups in reverse. Yeah, guys, this is coming out right underneath the Fool in reverse. Someone feels foolish for fumbling the bag with you in the past, okay? This could be an ex, this could be an old lover, old situationship, old friend, old family member, teacher, etc. They messed up. I think that is the overarching theme here, is that they were the ones who seem to mess up in some way, fumble the bag with you in some way. I mean, Cancerians certainly do have their shadow side, their shadowy elements, but Cancerians also are some of the deepest lovers and friends, and it's like once someone is in your heart, they're there forever. They always have a place there. And the Six of Cups in reverse actually does talk about older connections coming back to the surface at this time. So you may notice some old friends reaching out to you on social media a lot more at this time, people reaching out to you a lot more in general, and old customers if you have a business, old teachers, students, something like that may be coming through for you. It feels at the time that I'm doing this reading, they're already thinking about coming forward to you. They're just thinking, how can I do this? Center of your spread is the Page of Cups in reverse. I was too emotionally immature to see what you were offering me back then, or I didn't have my life together back then. It seems like whoever this person is, when you did talk to them the most, or when they were in your life most actively, they were not in a position in life to really give you the time and energy that you deserved, or they simply didn't have the emotional intelligence, or I'm not even seeing emotional intelligence. I'm seeing they may have really suffered with their mental health at that time, like whether they had like depression, anxiety, whatever, and it let them make the choices that led to the downfall of this connection, or caused you guys to sort of go your separate ways. And yeah, I am seeing someone honestly thinking a lot about you and saying, like, should I reach out to Cancer? Should I give them my apologies? Does Cancer even want that? Would it be better off to just leave Cancer alone and happy with whatever they're doing in life? I don't know. Whoever this person is, and like I said, for some of you, it could even be multiple people. They have this sort of how do I put it? Like, not victim mentality, but like they're really hard on themselves, and they may like call themselves names like, oh, I'm a loser, and that Cancerian is so great, and I messed things up in the past. I want to apologize, but is that selfish to come back in their life? You know, it's one of those things where it's like self-pitying. They're a self-pitying person, it feels, and it just complicates the situation further. But sixth card out is the Tower. Guys, there's so much going on here emotionally, emotional endings, new beginnings. Here's the thing. I feel like for some Cancers, I definitely get the sense that you may have put up some boundaries with someone in the recent past, and walked away from them. They're very heavily thinking about you. That's why they're coming up so strongly in this reading. And while that is happening, I feel like unexpected communication is definitely going to come in. This Tower, like, it doesn't feel, how do I put this? The Tower can represent a lot of things, but it's always unexpected. And I feel like someone is gonna come in with some form of information or offer for you that is so unexpected, so out of the blue, it startles you and you don't know what to think about it. And the thing is, you're not easily startled or caught off guard like this, because Cancer energy, you're very, very psychically perceptive. It's hard to surprise you. I mean, maybe someone may startle you in person by like being like, boo, you know, but that's not the same thing. It's like you're really good at reading people and you can sort of gauge what their next move is going to be. But whatever this is, it's going to come out of the blue. You are not going to expect it at all. Like, totally blind to this person popping back in, and whatever they're going to say, it's going to be interesting. Now, I want you to keep an open mind about who this could be, though. Some of you guys already have someone on your mind, and it might not be that person, okay? So I just want to say that, like, don't feel super confident when it comes to, like, oh, I know exactly who this is. You might not. It could be that person, could not be that person, okay? Keep an open mind about that is what I want to say. But whenever this information comes forward, I feel like you're going to be in this place where you're like, I need to think about it. Like, maybe we should talk things through. I really don't know what I want to do here. Really interesting. Maybe you've already like moved on from someone. If this is from someone from your past, maybe you've already moved on from them, and then they come back with an offer, and it's like they've done the healing work. They know what they did wrong. They're doing everything right, but it's like, I technically lost my feelings for you. Like, do I want to like try to open them back up, or do I just want to keep where I'm at, which is a good place, not being harmed by you? You know, it's something like that. And again, this person doesn't necessarily have to be from the past. There are a lot of indicators here of having history with someone though, and having someone from the past be significant for you this week, such as Judgment and the Six of Cups in reverse here. Someone who did you wrong in the past, or they feel like they did you wrong. Even if they didn't, they feel like they did you wrong. They fumbled the bag, and they're really hesitating, like, should I come through, should I not come through? I feel like they are going to come through. It's going to be very unexpected to you. Let's see what the next row is. We have, oh my gosh, Five of Cups. Whoever this person is from the past, there's definitely someone from the past here. They miss you so much, and I feel like this is their energy. Now, here's the thing, guys. I want you to be in the Five of Cups reversed energy, which is like, you know, turning around and seeing what is presently in your life. No longer focusing on everyone who did you wrong from the past and, you know, waiting for them. Or I don't want this to be a reading where I say someone from your past is going to come back and you're just like waiting for them, not moving on with your life. Okay, not at all. And honestly, the longer you sit in that energy, the less likely anyone from your past is going to come back forward. It's always in the weird moments where we finally move on from someone or something that they decide, oh, you know what, I'm going to come back around, because they psychically perceive that you have moved on, your energy was released from them, and they're like, wait a minute, where'd you go? And normally when they come back around the second time, if you entertain them and it was toxic previously, they're going to, you know, give you quite it's like all of the time that went by that you weren't feeding their ego or their energy. If they're a toxic person, they may give you quite the verbal lashing, or, you know, really lash out on you essentially, or emotionally lash out on you, but not in like a bad way, but like just like love bomb you. You know, this isn't to say that whoever's coming in is toxic though. For some of you it could be, for some of you it couldn't be. Yeah, I feel like your message here is to keep living your life in the present moment. Focus on the opportunities, the ideas, the work, the passions you have right here in the present moment. You know, keep moving forward with your life. If there's someone who is not in communication with you, act like they're never going to come back. Move on, essentially, move on. And you know what? They might come back. They might not come back. But as long as you're moving forward, it doesn't really matter. And I feel like that is your wisdom, your message here for that. Definitely feel like someone's missing you though. You know what's funny? I don't feel like you necessarily miss this person in like such a strong emotional longing type of way. I feel like you're fine whether they're in or out of your life. But, you know, I feel like you're at peace with them maybe not contacting you super often or at all. And you're at peace with them being separated because you know that when you guys were together, or were friends, family, whatever, you did everything that you could for this person. You know, you spoke about all your wants and needs to create a healthy relationship. You listened to them, you heard them out, you did everything that someone could possibly do in order to ensure a healthy, positive relationship, and they fumbled it. And they acted from ego and fear, and that's not your business, okay? So I feel like that's why you are at peace with this. This person can't stop thinking about you though, because they know, they're haunted by the fact that they could have handled this differently. They're haunted by the fact that they should have handled this differently. And so yeah, I don't know. We have the Ten of Wands. What a burden for them. I feel like a lot of you guys, it's kind of funny to me. You may be approaching your emotions from this place of like, man, I just got too much to do to be worrying about drama. I got too much to do to be worrying about this. And so you may keep yourself distracted healthily by getting what you need to get done. You know, it's like I'm sitting here crying over the past, longing for the past, waiting for someone who sucked to come back in, waiting for someone who rejected me or fumbled me to come back in. When, you know, my house is a mess, I got work to do, like all of these ideas in my head that I haven't started, like I don't have time to be crying over the past, you know, it's one of those things. And now, I'm never someone who would recommend just like ignoring your emotions at all. No, this is not that, okay? There's always a necessary period of grieving and just feeling your emotions, and perhaps one of those emotions are longing. But, it gets to a point where it's like, okay, I need to move on with my life because this isn't healthy anymore. And I feel like you've been in that space and you've been keeping yourself busy with all the stuff going on in your life. And, it's just, that tends to attract people from the past. I don't know what to tell you. We have the Two of Swords in reverse. Yeah, guys, this whole final row, 7 of Cups with the Tower, with the Two of Swords in reverse, it feels like you are really undecided about what to do, where to go here, because I feel like you're getting an offer, an opportunity that you just don't know what to do with. Like, you don't know if you should move forward with it. Is it the best thing or is it not? And so my advice for you would be to feel it out a little bit further. If this is involving another person, talk to them more. Maybe see them more if you're undecided. Kind of see where things go naturally. You don't have to go from 0 to 100. You can build things back up if it wants to work out that way. So I don't know. There's no advice for you. I mean, honestly, this feels like a good week for Cancer because your energy is glowing. You are like this flame. But there is a little bit, gonna be honest, of emotional confusion here. This isn't devastating emotional confusion that has you up late at night worrying. This is emotional confusion as in like, I never thought something like this would happen, and now that it's here, I don't know what I want to do. And so just feel the situation out a little bit more. Take things moment by moment, day by day. Keep yourself grounded in the present moment, in your routine, and listen to your intuition. You can move slowly if you want. There's no need to rush into any big decisions. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Definitely watch for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs to get the fullest overview of this week ahead. Like this video, comment how it resonated down below, and subscribe to the channel if you've not already. If you want a personal reading with me one-on-one, the link to that is always in the description box, spiritpsychic.org. And I also offer my intention oils there and my spiritual life coaching sessions there, so check it out. Bye-bye.